No Globe? Understanding Flat Earth Logic. Written by J.W. Adams. Narrated by Pete Beretta. Chapter 8. Flat Earth Syndrome. Those who have become convinced the Earth is flat have developed a highly critical opinion of the scientists in our history books. According to the Flat Earth narrative, these scientists have conspired to hide the real structure of our world from us, the ignorant public. The first signs of Flat Earth syndrome can be traced back to right after a person accepts that NASA has been lying to the public for decades. What follows is extreme runaway cynicism of all things remotely related to cosmology, astronomy, and geology. I'm sure there are more ologies. This is Flat Earth syndrome's typical pattern. According to the Flat Earth paradigm, there is a dome over the saucer plane we call planet Earth. The description reminds me of a display case, kind of like a cake stand, but for the Earth instead of cake. Or like that show called Under the Dome. I don't know what Earth looks like from space. I believe in space. Most flat earthers do not. I certainly don't know what Earth would look like from outside of the dome. The hypothetical mechanics of everything beyond or outside the dome remains a mystery, even to a flat earther. Flat Earth syndrome has a very specific origin. The moment a person can wrap their mind around the moon landings having been staged propaganda, the dominoes have started falling. If every photograph of Earth is a big fake, the budding flat earther reasons that how can I trust anything I see? I thought they were trustworthy scientists. Let's imagine the world really is like a flat plate. I wouldn't even complain. I think the idea is kind of cool. In fact, I would probably also undergo some sort of religious or spiritual conversion experience. It would be combined with a permanent change in the way I view the scientific method. If the flat earth model really worked, I would offer a full-throated endorsement. I love the idea of a theory that changes the world, but one that can be proved. I have no special motivation to defend the globe earth model other than I still believe it wins the debate. In my opinion, the evidence points overwhelmingly in favor of a globular earth, despite any apparent NASA hoaxes. Don't you think that a big budget motion picture about how they might have faked the moon landing would be an amazing movie? I do. But it will never be made because it's probably what really happened. Neil deGrasse Tyson said that the Earth is an oblate spheroid. He said, and he was very certain of this fact, that the Earth was pear-shaped. Not to be picky, but I can't find one single photograph from space that shows Earth as anything but a perfect sphere. When you start digging, you will find a million inconsistencies with NASA and the whole institution of cosmology. I say this, and I remain a round earther. Scientists freely admit that whole paradigms sometimes have to be reworked in order to get closer to the truth. Such reworkings are more common in areas where progress has been exponential, such as the fields of medicine, genetics, and computer science. The flat earther will approach every scientific field with extreme skepticism. Should the whistle blow hard enough, the flat earth syndrome plague is looming. I have long believed that the truth never has to be defended. People recognize it by how it resonates. I'm not so sure this is true when it comes to turning a critical eye onto a scientific monolith like NASA. Space programs now exist in many developed countries, all of which have to answer to NASA. The Earth is not flat, and I will prove it. Flat earthers can't be bothered with such proof, however, because theirs is more of a faith than a science. In No Globe, Understanding Flat Earth Logic, Adams gets to the root of this insanity. Is NASA lying to you about the shape of the Earth? Some people believe that not only are the photos of a round Earth fake, but it is all part of the Illuminati's plan to keep God hidden from humanity. After all, if we find out what's behind the dome, we might never trust Big Brother again. Or perhaps this runaway cynicism is due to decades of secretive behavior on the part of the United States, sowing seeds of distrust leading to the denial of gravity. Copyright 2018 by John Wesley Adams. All rights reserved. No part of